Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, in this session I am solving the questions from SBI PO 2014 paper, and I would suggest you when the question appears on the screen, just try to do it on your own and then you just see the solution. Okay, so let's take the first question. Okay, first we have two questions from reasoning section. There are 5 statues L, M, N and P, L, M, N, O and P, each of them having different height. Statue L is smaller than only statue M. Okay, so we just arrange either in ascending order or descending order. So statue L is smaller only than statue M. That means statue M is highest and then L. Okay, statue O is smaller than statue N. I arrange them like this. Don't know how many are in between, whether this what is the position of P. Okay, statue O is longer than statue P. Okay, so we have arranged the 5 statues in descending order of their heights. Okay, now the height of the tallest statue is 20, so this is 20, and the height of second smallest is 11, so this is 11. Okay, what would be the height of statue P? Statue P should be smaller than 11 feet, so we just have one option over there, that is 9 feet. What would be the height of the third tallest statue? That is height of N. It should be more than 11 and less than 20, and in fact less than 19 also, because at least L will be 19. Okay, so it should be a bit more than 11 and less than 19. So we have just one option, that is 13 feet, that is more than 11 and less than 19. Okay, so this is the correct answer. You see, just it, both the question, it will hardly take 1.5 minutes to solve, right? Now we have this set of questions. In this particular set we have 7 questions. So first of all, we just have to go through the information. We just note down. Here we have to arrange the 8 persons. They are standing in a straight line, so we have to arrange them. So if you take 5 minutes to solve the puzzle, it would be good, because after that it will hardly take a minute for you to tick all the questions, right? Once you know the answer of all the questions, it would hardly take a minute, right? You just have to tick, 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 tick. Okay, so let's go through the paragraph. 8 persons H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O are standing in a straight line at equidistant. Some of them are facing north while others are facing south. Okay, so see, till date we have done the questions when all of them are facing in the same direction. So, and at that time the approach is different. In this case the approach will be different, right? Because what happens, see, if you are facing north, suppose this way, if a person is facing north, then his right hand side is this side and left hand side is this. But if a person is facing south, right, so his right hand side will be this side and left hand side will be this side. So you have to be very clear about it. So that is south facing, then this is right hand side, this is left hand side. That is north facing, this is right hand side and this is left hand side. Okay, so this is important to note down. Now let's see. Okay, M is standing third to the right to H. Now again, as I've already told you, if H is facing north or south, it depends, right? So we just draw both the diagrams, we just draw both the situations. M is standing, first of all I assume H is facing north. Then M is standing third to the right of H. 1, 2, 3. So that is M over here. And if H is facing south, I just draw this over here. Then 1, 2, 3. This is M. Okay. Now M is standing at one of the extreme ends. Okay, so either this is the last point or this is the last point. Okay, so remaining persons, in this case we have to arrange over here and before M, and in this case after M. So let's see. L is standing third to the left of H. L is standing third to the left of H. Okay, so if H is over here facing north, then L must left of H matlab means 1, 2. Here it is L and here it is 1, 2 and L. Okay, the immediate neighbors of J face north. Okay, J we haven't introduced so far. N is not an immediate neighbor of H. Okay, so N is not here, not here, not here, not here. Okay, the person standing at the extreme ends face the same direction. Okay, either both of them are north or south. Okay, the immediate neighbors of H just face opposite direction as that of M. Okay, next is the immediate neighbor of O face opposite direction with respect to each other. The immediate neighbors of O, that means O is somewhere in between, right? Because we have neighbors in plural. Okay, with one of the immediate neighbor of L is K. Okay, that means even L is in somewhere in between, right? Because one of the immediate neighbors of L is K. So either this and this. And he is facing north. I is standing between J and M. Okay, I is standing between J and M. So here J, I, and here J, I. Now we come back over here. L is standing third to the left of H, and the immediate neighbors of J face north. Immediate neighbors of J. So here immediate neighbors of J is H and I. So both of them have to face north. So if H is facing north, that means this arrangement is wrong. Okay, so H is north, I is north. I'm sorry, not I, but this person. Over here, the left hand side person. Yeah, this. So immediate neighbors of J face north. This is done. N is not an immediate neighbor of H. The person standing at the extreme ends face the same direction. Okay, the immediate neighbors of H just face opposite direction as that of M. Now once we concluded that this arrangement is final, now we have to arrange three persons, that is O, K and N. Right? So I just randomly arrange O and N over here. See, N over here, O over here, and K. Okay, I just mark them because we need to verify whether this arrangement is correct or not. Because we already know that O is somewhere in between because neighbors is written over here, and L is also somewhere in between. So I randomly arranged K, N and O. Let's see what happens. Now the immediate neighbors of O face opposite direction with respect to H. That means H and N should be of opposite direction. That means it should be south. Then one of the immediate neighbors of L is K, who is facing north. So it is north. If it is north, then it has to be north because extremes are facing in the same direction, and at most 4 persons may face north. So we have already M, I, H and K. So L has to face south, O has to face south, and J has to face south. Now just see all the conditions are satisfied or not. Okay, we just go through once again. N is not an immediate neighbor of H, that is okay. The person standing at the extreme ends face the same direction, that's also done. The immediate neighbors of H just face opposite direction. Okay, O is on south and immediate neighbors of H just face opposite direction as that of M. So M is north and O and J, they are south. The immediate neighbor of O face opposite direction with respect to each other. Okay, we can see N downwards, H upwards. One of the immediate neighbors of L is K, who is facing north. Clear. I is standing between J and M, that's also clear, and more than not more than 4 persons are facing north. That's also clear. Okay. So now the position and direction, both of them are clear for all the 8 persons. Now we can answer very fast. Who among the following is third to the left of n? Third to the left of n. Now third to the left of n. N is south facing, so left hand side will be this. So 1, 2, 3, that's J. Okay, be clear. N is south facing, so left hand side will be this side. So 1, 2, 3, that is J. The immediate neighbors of L. Immediate neighbors of L is K and N. Right? K and N. How many persons are standing exactly between I and O? I and O, 2 persons. Okay. Who among the following is to the immediate left of H? H is north facing, immediate left is O. Okay. Now, who among the following is exactly between L and J? L and J. L, J, exactly between is O. Right? Who among the following is fourth to the right of J? Fourth to the right of J. J is facing south direction, so right will be this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, that is L. Okay, 4 of the following 5 are alike in certain way based on the above arrangement and hence form a group. Which one of the following does not belong to that group? Okay, N, L, O, I, K. N, L, O, I, K. I just write over here. N, L, O, I, K. So we can see N, K, L, N, O, all of them are on the left hand side of H and I is on the right hand side of H, because directions, in case if we consider direction, K and then here if we consider direction, then K, N, L and I, all of them are having same direction, but K and K, L, N, O. Okay, so 2 persons are having the same direction. So on the basis of direction, we cannot find the answer. So we can just see K, L, N, O, all of them are left hand side of H and I is on the right hand side of H. So I is different. Okay, so that was pretty simple. So you took 5 to 6 minutes to arrange the persons in this manner, and after that it's just a matter of a minute. Now we have this set of questions here. In these questions, the relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. Okay, if give answer 1 if only conclusion 1 is true and blah blah blah. So let's see the first statement. B is greater than C is equal to D. This is this. Okay, so what we do, we just assume the values of all the variables, right? B is greater than C. I assume B to be 5. So 5 is greater than, I assume C to be 4 is equal to 4 is greater than equal to so many numbers. I just can take the values of X as 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that is X. The second statement, E is less than equal to X. So E must be less than equal to X, okay? And Z is greater than equal to D. So Z is greater than equal to D. D, that is 4. Okay, so Z must be 4, 5, 6, 7, any of them. So B is greater than E. So B is 5 and E at max it can be 4, right? If we go by this example. So B is definitely greater than E. Z is greater than equal to B. Now that we cannot say. Z is greater than D. That means Z is greater than equal to 4, right? Maybe Z is 4.5, maybe it is 5.5 or maybe any other number. So whether Z is greater than or equal to B, that we cannot say, right? So only conclusion 1 is true. So your answer is 1. Okay, I hope you are getting my point. Z is greater than equal to 4, so Z may be 4.5 also. So if it is 4.5, then it will be less than B, less than 5, and if it is 5.5, then it will be greater than B, or yeah. So we cannot be so sure about it. Now statement E is greater than F is greater than equal to G. So we have one this relation, and the other is G is less than H is less than equal to I and less than J. Okay, so I assume E to be suppose 10. So 10 is greater than 9 is greater than equal to G, right? And the other relation I take G, at max it can be 9 if we take E and F as 10 and 9. So it's 9, it's less than so many numbers, suppose it is 10 or 11 or any set of numbers, then it is less than equal to again so many numbers. Maybe if it is 10, then it can be 11, 12 and so other numbers, and it is further less than J. So that's also once again so many numbers. Okay, so this is G, this is H, this is I, and this is J. Okay, G is less than equal to E. Now G, it should be definitely less than E, because see, E is greater than F and F and G can be equal, but E is surely greater than F. So at max if G is equal to F, still E will be greater than G. So in no case G is less than equal to E. So this conclusion is wrong. J is greater than equal to F. Again, even this is not true, because J is also open-ended, right? I and H, both of them are smaller than J. Even G is smaller than J. And here on the left hand side of G, F and E are there, right? So both of them are open-ended, and these three are also open-ended. So we cannot make direct comparison between J and F, right? Here J, here F, it is on left hand side, it is on right hand side, both of them are open-ended. Okay, so direct comparison is not possible. So even this conclusion cannot be drawn. So our answer is neither conclusion 1 nor 2 is true. Okay. K is less than equal to L is less than M is greater than N O, and the next is T is greater than M less than equal to P. Now here T is greater than M, and here M is greater than L, and L is greater than equal to K. That means definitely M is greater than K. At max what can happen, L and K are equal. In that case also M will be greater than K. So M is greater than K, and T is greater than M, right? So definitely T is greater than K. So this conclusion is true. Now P and O. P is greater than equal to M, and M is greater than N, and N is greater than equal to O, right? So here P and O, P should be definitely greater than O, because we have one sign that is absolutely greater than. Okay, so at max what is possible? P is equal to M, but M is definitely greater than N, right? M is definitely greater than N, and at max N is equal to O. So in any case P should be definitely greater than O. Okay, so this is also true. So both the conclusion 1 and 2 are true. B is greater than O is equal to K, this O and D. So O and D, O is equal to K, and D is greater than K. K is less than D. So definitely O is less than D, because O and K, both of them are equal. So this is true. S and L. So we compare S and L. Here K is greater than equal to L, and K is greater than equal to S also. Okay, so K is greater than equal to L, and K is greater than equal to S. So direct comparison between L and S is not possible, because both of them are open-ended. Okay, L may be 2, 3, 4, 5, and S may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any numbers. You cannot make direct comparison, so only conclusion 1 is true. Okay, I hope you are clear. Even these questions can be done directly. Suppose B is B, we have to compare between B and E. So I just write down the statement: B is greater than C equal to D, D is greater than equal to X, and X is greater than equal to E. Right? So at max X is equal to E, at max D is equal to D, and E are equal, and D is equal to C. So at max B C is equal to E, at max C is equal to E, right? So still B is greater than C, so B will be definitely greater than E. So this is correct. Okay, next is Z is greater than equal to B. So B is greater than greater than C is equal to D. Then we have to compare D is less than equal to Z. Okay, now what is happening here? B is greater than C, C and D both of them are equal, and D is less than Z, right? So this is open end, this is also open end. So we cannot make the direct comparison between B and Z, right? At max what can happen? D is equal to Z. If D is equal to Z, then B will be greater than Z. But if D is less than Z, then we don't know it is how much less. So it's an open end, and this is also an open end. So direct comparison between J and B is not possible. So only conclusion 1 is true. Similarly, if you don't want to assume numbers over here, you can make the direct comparison. Here we have to compare between G and E. So G and E, definitely G is less than equal to E. At max F and G are equal, but E is definitely greater than F. So even if F and G are equal, E will be greater than G. And in no case E is equal to G. In no case G is equal to E. So this is wrong. J is greater than equal to F. So J and F, again open end, so even you cannot say this. J is greater than I is greater than equal to H, and here it is less than situation is coming, and here it is greater than situation is coming. So we cannot make the direct comparison between J and F. So even this is wrong, right? So if you don't want to assume the numbers, you can go this way also. Now we have a set of questions based on data sufficiency. We have to see whether the individual statements are sufficient to answer the question, or both of them are together required, or none of them is sufficient, like both of them even combined, then also they are not sufficient to answer the question. So let's see what happens. Take the first question. What is the code of shine in a certain code language? Okay, so first let's see the first statement. When you try the questions on data sufficiency, you just have to check both the statements individually, right? In that code language, shine was spelled off is written as this, and no paint but shine. Okay, no paint but, so here we have 4 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here also 1, 2, 3, 4. So only shine is common between the two, right? So we just can take the common symbol between these two sets. So we have this number sign that is common between these two. That means shine is coded as number sign, that is this. Okay, so this question can be answered just by using statement 1. Still we have to check the statement 2. In that code language, try the new shine is written as 1, 3, number sign and 0, and we try the new. Okay, we try the new. We try the new. That means 3 letters are common. Try the new, try the new. Okay, that means the 3 symbols should be common. So we have 0, 1 and 3. 0, 1 and 3, right? So in this 0, 1 and 3, apart from 0, 1 and 3, we just have number sign that should be that must be code of shine. Okay, so this statement alone is also sufficient to answer the question. So both the statements are individually sufficient to answer the question. Okay, so if the data either in statement 1 alone or in statement 2 alone are sufficient to answer the question, this one is our correct answer, that is option 3. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, how C is related to H? N is son of H. So here H, N must be male. J is mother of Z. N and Z are cousins. So N and Z same generation. C is husband of J. Here J is mother of Z. So J female, and C is husband of J. So C is male. Okay. Now N and Z are cousins. So this they are same generation. Now we have to find out the relationship between C and H. C and H. So here what is happening? C and Z are husband and wife, and Z is their son or daughter, we don't know. N is this son of H, right? But we do not know the status of H, whether he is male or whether it's male or female, right? So we cannot find out the relationship between C and H. C is male, and both of them are in the same generation, but we don't know the status of H, male or female. So we cannot say whether they are brother and brothers or brother and sister. Definitely C is male, but H, it's a sister or brother, we don't know. Okay, so only statement 1 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. Let's check the statement 2. Now L is father of C, so L definitely male, father of C. We don't know the status of C. A is mother of D. L is married to A, so L is married to A. A must be female, and A is mother of D. So A and L husband and wife, D and C brother sister, brother sister sister. We don't know the status of any of them. L is married to A, that's done. L is father of C, that's done. A is mother of D, that's done. H is wife of D. So D must be male and H should be female. Okay, both of them are husband and wife. So H is wife of D. J is wife of C. So C is also male and J must be female. Okay, so how C is related to H? So C and H. Right, so we can easily say that this is a brother-in-law sister-in-law relationship, right? C and D are real brothers, and H is wife of D, so it should be sister-in-law of C. So the statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Okay, I hope you are clear. Okay, how many students scored more than B in a class of 25 students? How many students scored more than B in a class of 25 students? Okay, more than 4 but less than 10 students scored more than that of B. Okay, more than 4. B's rank is an odd number. 17 students scored less than D. So 17 students are on this side, 18th this one, and remaining 7. So rank of D is 8th. Now according to this statement, more than 4 but less than 10 students score more than that of B. That means B's rank can be 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. Or maybe it will be going up to 14, 15. Because if 4 students have scored more than B, then B's rank must be at least 5, right? And it may go up to 10 students also, so the rank may go up to 14, 15 also. And B's rank is an odd number, so there are so many odd numbers in this series, so we cannot give the answer just using the statement 1. Okay, now check the statement 2. The rank of C is 16th from the last. So C is 16th from the last. So here there are 15 students. So on this side 15 students, on this side 9 students. So C's rank is actually 10th from top. Now B got more marks than C. That means B's rank can be 1 to 9. Okay, only 2 students are there between B and C. So if C's rank is 10th, then B must be 9, 8 or 9. Okay. Now if it is 10, then 9, 8 and 7. Okay, so rank of B is nothing but 7. So using statement 2 alone we can answer the question. Okay, so our option is 2. Okay, now we have input output based question. There are 7 questions in this set. So if you crack the coding behind this set, you can do all the 7 questions very quickly, very easily. Okay, here input is sweet, 46, nice, 36, this is this, and see the last step, and step 6 is the last step of arrangement, and we can see numbers are on right hand side, the words are on the left hand side, and in case of words B, F, H, K, N, S, that means it is reverse order, S, N, K, H, F, and B, right? Reverse order, reverse dictionary order you can say, and in case of numbers it is ascending order, right? So it is ascending order and it is a reverse order of words. Okay, reverse dictionary order. But how this arrangement is taking place step by step, that we need to check. So this is the input step, and the second input after the step 1, sweet 46, this, we can see the change over here. 96 is shifted to the last place. That means in this case no other change is there except 96 is shifted to the last place. So in step 1 the biggest number is placed at the last place, the largest number is placed at the last place. Then in the step 2, okay, the second, see we are going in the reverse dictionary order, so the second word is coming at its required position, that means this position, and 46, 36, when 26, bright, kind, and the simultaneously the second number is the second largest number is taking its position. Okay, so in step 2 there are 2 changes. In step 3, the third word kind is coming to this position, 46, 36 as it is, friend 26 as it is, help, bright as it is, kind has already gone, 66, 76, 96. So only one change has taken place, that is the position of kind. Okay, because over here number 66 was already at the right position. Otherwise there were also 2 changes, but since the number 66 is already at the right position, only one change is required. So next is step 4th, the 4th number has come to the right place, 36, then friend 26. Okay, now number 46 has taken its place, so further 2 changes are there. In this case also sweet, nice, number 36 has taken the correct position, and a friend has taken the correct position. In the last step both the numbers have taken the correct position. So in each and every step the word as well as the number is taking their correct positions. Okay, so now let's see the questions. Now friends, we have to write down the various steps and output for this particular input, right? Since there are 7 questions, so just do it carefully, because whatever arrangement you do, whatever output you are getting, after that all the 7 questions will not take much time of yours, right? But do it carefully. So here input is this, and we already know the logic. We have to take the words on the left hand side, numbers on the right hand side, words in reverse dictionary order and number in ascending order. Okay, so we mark the first word over here, that is rent. Step 1, rent. I just write the initials only. Okay, rent, then arrow, and the number should be at the last position, so it is 98 over here. So rent, arrow, then paint, 58, L 38, E 78, G 18, M 48, then 88, and then 98. Okay, so this is step 1. Step 2, we have to arrange, we have to take the next word after R. It should be in dictionary order, it should be P. So here it is P, so then A, then 58P we have already taken, A, 58L, 38E. 88 is already there at the correct position, so just write down it as it is. Okay, then in the third step, after R, P, we have M. Okay, so R, P, M, A, and the number 78 will be there between before 88. So A, 58, L, 38, E, G, 18, M, 48, 78, 88, 98. Okay. The next is before M, L is there. Okay, so R, P, M, L, then we have A, and over here we'll get the number 58, so drop 58, then A, L is already taken, then 38, E, G, 18, M, 48, 58, 78, 88, 98. Okay, in the next step we want before L, G. After L, G. So R, P, M, L, G, then A, then the next number is 48, which is already there at the correct position. So now write down the remaining series as it is. 38, E, G we have already taken. 18, okay, I'm sorry, M we have already taken, so I need not repeat it. 18, 48, 58, 78, 88, 98. Next is R, P, M, L, G, then we have to take E, then A, then number 38 we have to shift it over here, A, then 18, 38, 48, 58, 78, 88, 98. Okay, now this is a desired order of words and this is a desired order of numbers. So this number step 6 seems to be the last step. Okay, or we can say the output. Now let's do the questions quickly. Which word number would be fifth to the left of sixth element from the right in step 5? Okay, sixth element from right, step 5. Okay, sixth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth element from the right and fifth to the left of it. So fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is L, that means lamp. Okay, so pretty simple. Which of the following represents the position of 58 in step 4th? Step 4th position of 58. Okay, here it is step 4, 4th from the right. So it is 4th from the right. So from left it is total 15 elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16th element are there. So it should be 11th from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 from left. Okay. How many elements are there between most and 78? Most in step 6. Okay. Most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 between most and 78. 8 are there. Okay, which step is the following output? RPMA 58. RPMA 58. RPMA 58. Okay, let's see step 3. Then RPMA 58. L38 EG, L38 EG, 1848. Okay, 18. Yeah, so this is step 3. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Which element word number would be at the 11th position from the right in step 3? 11th from right in step 3. Okay, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is A arrow. Which element would be 6th position from the left in step 6? 6th from left. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, E. E, that means each. Okay, at which of the following position great would appear from the left in step 5? Great, step 5. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Okay. So all the 7 questions we can do very easily once we find out the correct logic, or we just write down all the steps. So when you write down the steps, avoid writing the full words, right? That would be unnecessary time wastage and space consuming also. Okay, we have limitation of time and space both. So be careful about it. Just write the first letter of the word. Okay. Okay, next we have the set of question. Again 7-8 questions are there based on this information. So once you are able to arrange the person in this correct order, after that it will hardly take any time to mark the correct answers, right? So this particular problem can be solved easily if you go by matrix method. Okay, that's pretty simple. I have drawn one table and one circle over here. This is circular arrangement, and since 8 persons are there, 8 by 8 matrix I have drawn. 8 by 8, or I can say 9 by 9 matrix I have drawn. Okay, now I just write down the name of the persons and their grade. Here 8 friends are sitting around a circular table facing the center, but not necessarily in the same order. Each one of them studies in the different standards from 1 to 8. Okay, so just write down R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. So here R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are persons. Now let's read the information carefully. Okay. So T is the second to the right of the person who studies in standard 7. So we got two things from here, that is T is not in standard 7. First thing, and T is second to the right of the person who studies in standard 7. So I assume T is here and the student from grade 7 is here. So T is 2 steps right. Okay, and T is not there in standard 7. Next is only one person sits between T and the person who studies in standard 5. T and 5, just one person. So here 7 is already there, so 5 must be there. Right? That means T even doesn't study in grade 5. Next is, we have done this. X is sitting third to the left of the person who studies in standard 8. X, that means X is not there in standard 8. The first thing, so X is not there in standard 8. Okay, remaining we'll see afterwards. The person studying in standard 7 is not an immediate neighbor of person studying in standard 7. 8 and 7, they are not immediate neighbor. So 8 is neither at this position or at this position. Okay, then okay, we have done this also. T does not study in standard 8. So T does not study in standard 8. That also we have taken care. The person studying in standard 6 is to the left of U. Okay, U does not study in standard 5 or 8. U neither 5 nor 8. Okay, that we have done. The person studying in standard 6 and 7 are immediate neighbor of each other. Okay, So either 6 must be here or here. Okay, then this we have done. One of the immediate neighbor of the person studying in standard 8 studies in standard 2. Okay, S and Y are immediate neighbors of each other. No, there is one person between S and R. V does not study in standard 1. V does not study in standard 1. Okay, R studies in standard 5. R is in standard 5. That means remaining persons from 5 are cancelled. So just make crosses vertically and horizontally. Y does not study in standard 2. So Y we cancel for 2. Okay. W is sitting between the person who study in standard 7 and 4. That means W is not studying in 7 and 4. So W we cancel 4, we cancel 7. Okay. X is second to the right of the person studying in standard 1. That means X is not there in grade 1. So it's cancelled. Okay, so this is the preliminary thing we have done. Now next is R studies in standard 5. So R is over here. Next is there is one person between S and R. So either S is here or here, but T is already there, so S must be here, right? So there is just one person between S and R. So that's also done. There is one person between S and R. Now this point, the person studying in standard 6 is to the left of U. So if 6 is either here or here, right? And 6 should be left of U. So if it is U, then it should be 6, but it is T, so it's not clear that it should not be 6 over here. So 6 should be left of U. So U must be here, then 6 must be left of U. That means U is in grade 7. So and 6 is here. So 8 is already not there. Here it is grade 6. So grade 6 is not there. 8 not there. Okay. Now in matrix also we can check 7 and U. So U is in 7. And apart from that, 6 and S besides each other, so S is not there in grade 6. Now X is sitting third to the left of the person who studies in standard 8. X and standard 8. Third to the left of standard 8. Now 8 is not here, not here, not here. Suppose 8 is here, then X must be 1, 2, 3 over here. If 8 is here, then 1, 2, 3, it's here. So it's T over here. So this is the right combination. This is just one choice for S for 8 and X, right? The difference between these two is 2 positions. Okay, so there's just one combination. So 8 and S is the combination. That means S is in grade 8. So S is in grade 8, so remaining cancelled. Then we are left with one of the immediate neighbors of person studying in standard 8 is standard 2. So here grade 8, here it is 6, so it must be 2. So this position is for 2. That means T, it's not there in 6, 8 and 2. So T we remove 6, 8 is already removed, 2 is also removed. Similarly for X, 2, 8 and 6 we remove. 2, 8 is already removed and 6. Now X is second to the right of the person studying in standard 1. So here that means 1 should be over here. That means even T is not there in grade 1. Okay, so that's also done. Now we are left with S and Y are immediate neighbors of each other, and Y does not study in standard 2. So S and Y, so this cannot be Y, then Y is in grade 6. Okay, so Y is in grade 6, so remaining all are cancelled. Now we are done with almost all the information. One of the immediate neighbors studying 8 and standard 2, that's done. S and Y are immediate neighbors, that's done. W is sitting between the person who study in standard 7 and standard 4. So here 7 and 4, so 7 and 4 combination can be set over here only. Okay, so that's W. So I think we have got almost all. So X is not 2, not 4, so X is 3 only, so I just write 3, and now we are just left with V, that means V and 2 is the combination. Now everything is done, you just start giving the answers. Okay, who among the following is sitting third to the right of T? Third to the right of T. 1, 2, 3. That is V in grade 2. So the person studying in grade 2. That's clear. Who among the following is sitting just opposite to R? Opposite to R, it is 7 and U. So it is the person studying in standard 7. Which of the following pairs represent the immediate neighbor of V? So that is S and R. Okay, so immediate neighbors of V is S and R. So we need to see, because grades have been given, S and R, S8, R5. Okay, I just write down S8, R5, R and the person studying in standard 8. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so clear? What is the position of W with respect to S? W with respect to S. This is W, this is S. So 1, 2, third right, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay. So we have third to the right. See, you have to be careful since all of them are facing center. So here S is facing this side, so his right will be on this side, right? So W is 1, 2, 3, third right of S. Okay. Starting from R, if all the persons are made to sit in alphabetical order in clockwise direction, the position of how many will remain unchanged? Okay, so start from R and clockwise direction, that means this direction. So after R it will be S, it will be S over here, so position of X will be changed, then T will not be changed, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Okay, so fine, only position of T will be unchanged, otherwise all of them will be changed. Okay, so just one person. Then who among the following is sitting fourth to the left of the person who studies in standard 2? Fourth to the left. Standard 2, standard 2, fourth to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is W. Okay. Who among the following is sitting exactly between the person who studies in standard 3 and W? Exactly between the person who studies in standard 3 and W. So it's 3 and W, it's T. Okay. So whatever time you have invested or we have invested in making this arrangement with help of matrix and this circle. After whatever time, suppose we spend 5 minutes or 7 minutes, after that all these questions will take hardly a minute to solve, right? So in all, if you can spend 9 to 10 minutes in solving this sort of puzzles, it's pretty okay. Okay, you just have to be careful with the fact that all of them are facing towards center, so left and right of S will be just opposite to left and right of T. So for that you have to be clear, otherwise you'll end up making mistakes. Okay.